Thanks, Brian. Feel a little sleepy and maybe a little sluggish as fall starts to get some cooler temperatures in here. Well, Dr. Joyce Johnson back on the show here to share some ideas how we help us feel well rested, Joyce. How do we do that?
Okay.
Is it possible?
It is possible. So I'll start off right off the bat saying you need 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. That's the recommended.
Consecutively.
Right. Right. Yes.
Because like our hours are
but
really,
if I
our
talk
hours
in
are
morning show
Yeah, okay. We're not
time,
talking morning show people for everybody at home. You
Right.
want 7 to 9
Yes.
hours in there. Okay.
Absolutely. The next thing that I know hits people a little nerve here is not to hit the snooze button.
So hard though.
I know. What happens when you hit snooze is that you put your body into another sleep cycle that you're not going to be able to complete. So you wake up groggy, and often coffee is not going to solve that groggy problem, and it'll take a couple of hours usually before you start to feel less groggy.
The thing about hitting that is it's almost routine. You get used to doing it. So like, because I just like to have a little bit of a buffer in there to knowing that when that alarm goes off, I still have 5 minutes.
Right, and maybe that's the key, is that you are having a less time in between, because some people hit snooze and it's like a 15-minute wait or a 9-minute wait. So I'm not that sleep expert that has done this research, but perhaps a little less time, because you're not going to have enough time to fall into a deep sleep.
It's getting back in that deep sleep that we want to avoid.
Absolutely.
It's about eating good foods to help us with our sleep.
Yeah, so if you're having trouble falling asleep at night and sleep is an issue for you, there are some foods that have natural sources of things like melatonin, magnesium, serotonin even. So I have some nuts, for example. Almonds and walnuts both contain some natural melatonin, help to improve sleep. Fatty fish. Fatty fish have omega-3 and vitamin D, which help to improve serotonin production in your body. I'm not to say that that is going to be a bedtime snack, but if you're having that in the evening, think about the other health benefits that go along with it.
Health benefits, sleeping pills.
Yeah, well, there are also complications to that as well, right?
Yeah.
Long term.
Okay.
Lettuce even can also be something that helps you to fall asleep and get a deeper sleep.
Throw this in the dinner menu.
Absolutely.
Right?
And chamomile.
Or throw it at the jail. Or chamomile tea.
Yeah, chamomile tea, magnesium and melatonin. You know, if you need a little extra boost and that is an issue for you, then these are things to speak with your healthcare provider about.
What's this thing in the middle here?
Okay, this is a sad light, a happy light, whatever you want to call it. There's so many different brands. So this mimics natural sunlight. And what happens in those dark, gray days in the wintertime is that our body is reacting to that. So we might not be producing as much cortisol as we normally would, because that's produced when it's nice and bright and sunny outside during the day. And that switch between cortisol during the day and melatonin production at night, the light and dark, has a little bit more of a gray area, pun intended, that the skies are gray. So exposing yourself to that natural light, even during the day, or the lamps like this.
So it really lights up a room?
It will light you up. So what you do is you put this beside your desk.
Right.
That would be a great, and expose yourself 20 to 30 minutes a day.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
We only have 30 seconds left. The
Yes.
last little bit is routine.
Yes.
Getting into routine.
Establish a routine. So make sure that your room is cool at night. That's going to help you to fall asleep better, so that you're warm in your bed.
It's cozy when it's cooler, right?
It is cozy when it's cooler. But then get into a routine. So turn off your phone. Make sure maybe you're reading a book.
Too.
I know.
That's a hard one too.
I know. When you read a book and you don't have that blue light being emitted, that helps your brain to be able to get into a sleep, get comfy, use a diffuser, anything that you need to help establish a comfortable, relaxing routine is what you need for that great night's sleep.
Did you get a good night's sleep last night?
I did, actually.
You did, because I know you stayed in town because you're from out of town, because you were worried about sleeping through your alarm.
I was.
Yes. Okay, some great tips. Dr. Joyce Johnson, back on the show. You always bring the goods, so thank you so much. Happy sleeping, everybody.